Hello beautiful souls, my name is Heather. Today I'm going to be taking you through a wake up sunrise flow. So come and join me on the mat and let's get started. We are going to begin on our bellies today. So come down to the mat, get a little bit comfortable. And we're going to start with a broken wing pose from here. Bring your left hand to an L shape on the mat. You're pushing into your right hand and bending both knees. So you are coming onto your left shoulder and left ear, feeling a deep stretch in your shoulders as you wake up this morning. And switch sides, right hand into that L shape, pushing into the left hand, bending both knees. If you'd like to increase the stretch, you just can push into your left hand a little bit more. And release, come onto your bellies again.
Keep your neck long, arms in an L shape, and lift your upper body off the mat, shoulders hugging back. And release and lift up. And release, lift up one more time. And release. We will do that with the lower body now. Squeeze your glutes, lift your thighs off the mat. And release. Lift up. And release one more time. Lift up, engage the glutes.
Release. Now combine this together. So on your next inhale, lift up the upper body once again and the lower body at the same time if you can. And hold here. And release twice more. Waking up the glutes and the shoulders today. And release one more time. Lift up a little bit higher. And you have the option to stay here, or you can catch a hold of your ankles, so bend both knees and lift up for a locust pose. Open up the shoulders. And release. Come into Sphinx pose for a moment. Bringing both forearms to the earth, shoulders pressing back, releasing the upper body for a moment. And we'll move into a low plank from here, just to engage the core. This is a sunrise flow, so sun is core fire energy. So from Sphinx pose, lift up your abs, your whole body, and hold here, let it shake. Working our solar plexus. It's the chakra that governs confidence and self-esteem. And come up to a high plank. Straighten your arms. Again, core engaged. And push back into a downward facing dog. Amazing. Shoulders away from your ears. Heels are reaching towards the mat. You can also bend your knees here as well. And from here, lift your right leg up to the sky and bring it forward for a high lunge. Engage the core, lift both arms up. And slowly bring both hands down to the mat, so a little bit in front of you, and kick the left leg up to the sky for a half split, really challenging our balance and stretching out the legs. You have an option here to stay here, or you can come into a warrior three. So you can straighten both arms in front of you. This is a challenge on the sand here. You've got this. And release those hands, come back to a high lunge. And we'll take a flow from here. Hands down to the mat, back into that high plank. Shift forward, core engaged, lower the elbows for chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. And push back into a downward facing dog. Well done. You might want to bend one knee and then the other. Straighten out those legs and bending the other one before we switch to the second side. Inhale, left leg reaches up to the sky. Core engaged as you bring it forward for a high lunge. Arms reach up. And take this moment to connect to your breath. Feel balanced and stable and strong. And bring both hands down to the mat as you lift your right leg up for a half split, just stretching out the legs and the hamstrings. And once again, you can stay here. If you would like to come up for a warrior three, you can do that now. You keep a bend in the left knee as well. And slowly release back to a high lunge for a moment before we transition into a flow. Hands back down to the mat. You're doing amazing. Plank pose once again. Shift forward, chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog. Well done. Inhale, right leg reaches up once again. Bring it forward for warrior two. So your left foot is at a 45-degree angle, pressing into the right knee, keeping your hips facing the long edge of your mat. Both arms straight and parallel. Reverse warrior, left hand, left leg, right arm reaches up overhead. Extended side angle, right forearm to the right knee, and your left arm reaches up overhead this time. And back to warrior two. We'll transition into a triangle pose. Straighten out the left leg. You might want to shorten your stance a little bit. As you shift the right arm forward, catching a hold of the right leg. You have an option to bring your fingertips to the ground as well. But if you want extra balance, you can hold on to the right calf. And slowly come up again to a warrior two. We'll transition into a half moon pose. So again, shorten your stance. I'm just going to move back on my mat. And what you do is shift forward once again. Bring your fingertips a few inches in front of that right foot and begin to lift your left leg up to the sky. Just like we did with the half splits. This time we're a bit more open. And release back into warrior two. Windmill those arms back to plank, high plank, chaturanga, shift forward. Upward facing dog, our cobra, and downward facing dog. Well done. The good news is we just have one more side to do. So inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Bring it through for warrior two once again. This time bending into the left leg and your right foot's at the 45-degree angle. Reverse warrior, right hand to the right leg. Left arm reaches up overhead. Extended side angle. Left forearm to left knee. Right arm reaches up overhead. Back to warrior two. We'll transition into a triangle pose, so bring that right foot a little bit in towards you, straighten out the left leg, shift forward like you're grabbing hold of something, and then drop the left arm down to the left leg. And back to a warrior two just for a moment as we transition into that half moon. Again, bring your fingertips a little bit in front of you. I'll shift back, otherwise my hands end up in the sand. And then lift up the right leg this time. So your fingertips are on the mat. If this doesn't work for you, you can go back to the half splits or a warrior two. But if you want to challenge yourself, come and join me. And back to warrior two once again. And we'll do a windmill arm to transition to a plank pose. Final flow here. So shift forward, chaturanga, lower the body, upward facing dog, or cobra, and push back into your final downward facing dog. Well done. And take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth. And bring your knees to the mat. Child's pose, big toes together, legs as wide as feels comfortable. Arms straight, forehead to the mat. Slowing down your breathing. And come up slowly to take a seat, however feels comfortable for you. We'll just do a twist to finish off. Bring your right hand to the left knee, looking behind the left shoulder. Core engaged. And switching sides, looking over the right shoulder. Back towards center. Bring your hands together in prayer position at the front of your heart. Take this moment to be proud of yourself for showing up today, for pushing through some of those challenging poses, challenging your balance, your strength. And we bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing this energizing flow with me. It was definitely a challenge for me as well, but I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel as well. That really helps this channel grow and other people to discover this flow as well. I've got plenty of other beach flows on this channel if you haven't checked them out already, and I hope to practice again with you soon. Bye for now.